Part 1. The Outbreak Begins. A small suburban town at dusk. Emma and Jake, best friends since childhood, are heading home from work, chatting about the usual mundane stuff. As they drive through town, the streets seem eerily quiet. No cars, no people. Emma, this is weird. Where is everyone? Suddenly, they see a car crashed into a streetlight. The driver slumped over the wheel, blood dripping from his forehead. Jake, we should check on him. As they approach, the driver suddenly jerks up, his face pale and eyes glazed. He screeches, clawing at the car door to get out. Emma and Jake freeze in fear. Emma whispers, "What the hell is wrong with him?" The man breaks free and sprints towards them, unnaturally fast, his face twisted in hunger. Jake pulls Emma into the car and slams the door just in time. "Jake, drive!" Emma floors it, the car screeching as they speed away. In the rearview mirror, the man is chasing them at full speed. Emma, what was that? Before they can comprehend, they turn the corner, and dozens of people, just like the man, are stumbling into the street, bloodied and ravenous. Jake, it's not just him. It's happening everywhere. To be continued. Part 2. Safe house, or trap, a dimly lit garage on the outskirts of town. Emma and Jake race into an old, abandoned garage. They shut the heavy metal door behind them, breathing heavily. Emma, are they gone? Jake, listening intently. I don't know. I think we lost them. Suddenly, they hear loud banging from the other side of the door. The infected are trying to break in. Jake grabs a rusty pipe, ready to defend them, while Emma searches for anything useful. Emma whispering, "There has to be another way out of here." The banging grows louder. The infected outside are relentless. Emma spots a ventilation shaft in the corner. Emma, there, vent. We can crawl through it. Jake eyes it skeptically. Are you sure we'll fit? The banging becomes more violent, and the door starts to buckle under the pressure. Jake, we don't have a choice. They scramble towards the vent, but as Jake opens it, the door crashes open. The infected pour in, eyes gleaming with hunger. Jake, shouting, "Go, Emma. I'll hold them off." Emma climbs into the vent just as Jake swings the pipe at the first infected, but he's outnumbered. Emma looks back, eyes wide with fear. Emma, screaming, "Jake, no." To be continued. Part 3. Into the darkness, inside a dark, claustrophobic ventilation shaft. Emma crawls through the narrow vent, her heart racing. Every sound echoes in the metal tunnel, and her mind is racing with thoughts of Jake. Is he alive? Emma whispering to herself, "I can't leave him. I have to find a way back." She stops to catch her breath when she hears something behind her. A shuffling, scraping noise. Someone, or something, is crawling through the vent. Emma whispers, panicked, "Please, no." She starts crawling faster, her palms slick with sweat. The noise gets closer. She reaches a fork in the vent. Left or right, without thinking, she takes the right path, the sound still following her. Suddenly, the vent ends at a rusty, bolted grate. She pushes on it, but it won't budge. Emma, frantic, "Come on!" The noise is right behind her now. She turns and sees a shadowy figure approaching. To be continued. Part 4. A new ally outside the vent in an old storage facility. Emma finally kicks the grate open and tumbles out into a dusty, dimly lit room. She scrambles to her feet, breathing heavily. The figure behind her still scrambles through the vent. Before she can run, she hears a voice. "Hey, you okay?" She spins around to see a man in his 30s, armed with a makeshift spear, standing in the doorway. "Emma, who are you?" "Man, name's Carter. You don't have much time. We need to move." Emma looks back at the vent, the shadow getting closer. Emma, "Jake. I need to find Jake." Carter, grabbing her arm. "We don't have time. More are coming." If he's alive, we'll find him, but you need to survive first." Just then, a hand bursts through the vent behind her. Emma screams, and Carter pulls her towards the exit. As they run down the hallway, Emma can hear more infected gathering, their screams echoing in the distance. "Carter, we have to stick together if we want to survive." They exit the building into the night, but in the distance, Emma hears a voice calling out her name. Emma, stopping. "Wait, is that Jake?" To be continued.